Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another tournament stream. Woohoo! A bit of house cleaning. There is a 3-minute delay on this stream. That is to avoid any stream sniping happening. And of course, if you want to get rewards and you are from the EU server, you have to watch through the portal. Make sure that you are logged in. Make sure that you've accepted cookies. And of course, to click away to the pop-up thing when the timer starts, which will be at the hour, which is not long after you hear this actually. But yeah, with that being said, we can go to my garage. And here we are. I'm already in the room and ready up. I'm just waiting for it to drop below 3 minutes to avoid basically people seeing lineups from the other teams before the battle begins. That being said, chances are that by the time that they see the lineup, it doesn't really matter anymore because by then they will already be in the game and they already know what the other team is taking. But still, that is why we have the 3-minute delay. And we just want to make sure that it's all fair and safe. So basically tonight we will be streaming the first day of the round robins from the Legends 2 tournament. These are the teams that we have. We have Appa, Aqua, Belove, Eswil, QQ, Quick, Losi and Demo. And we will be following QQ tonight, which is of course one of the most epic teams out there. To be fair, all 8 of them are. But yes, in Blitz Masters Legends 1, I saw them play and they were absolutely beautiful to watch. So I'm really, basically, I've got high expectations, especially since we're starting off against Appa, which is similar in epicness and just the whole way that they can just make it look so smooth and so easy. And it's just like the pro level is just insane. Same with Quick after that. So I'm really looking forward to the matches tonight. We are in for a treat. So with that in mind, let's go back to the garage. 10 seconds left before you can actually go into the room. I generally do not tend to check like the map things beforehand because I will just forget because my brain is generally all over the place and yeah. Meanwhile, we can see Dead Mouse looking into the garage. I'm still curious if he actually has a pair of scissors tattooed on his arm. I need to look into that. But meanwhile, we can actually go into the room. And there we go. We've got Appa and QQ. Appa already completely ready for Castilla, which is the map that we are beginning with. Castilla, I always call it Castilla for a reason, because generally the gameplay is very still on this map. And that's not to say that nothing is happening. The thing is that this is one of those maps where a lot is happening at the same time, even though there's no action. And that's the reason why I call it Castilla. Like, there's a lot of blind shots happening in bushes, light tanks in positions where you should never be in random games. And with 3 bases, sometimes we see a cheeky B cap. It really depends on where people are going to go and what position they will take. But it is a... Ooh, damn. There we go. Some reason. Basically, I've got the stream running in a different tab as well to be able to maybe look at replaying things later on, but it actually did not mute it, so that was weird. Yeah, anyhow, 1.5 minutes left to go before we go into the first game of this evening. And yeah, both teams are completely ready. Or maybe not, Elmiri just unready. But we see QQ ready with a 4202, 3 AMX 54s, a Super Conqueror, an E50M and an LT, versus a Batchat, 2 LTs, 2 E50Ms and 2 AMX 54s. So that's a very mobile lineup for Appa. Really curious to see what they will do with that. Also, in about a minute, well, by the time you hear this, they will already be activated. When the timer starts, make sure to click away the pop-up and make sure to look at the blue timer because that's the one that you should be looking at. That's the one that should go up in order to get rewards. So yeah, I am looking forward to these matches. To be fair, like of all the tournament stages that I watch, I tend to enjoy the round robins the most. Mainly just because of the fact that it's just, there's not as much stress on it as in the double elimination, but every point counts. So you get like that perfect combination of pressure without too much pressure, while at the same time they can just get into the flow. I'm not sure if I'm explaining it right, honestly. But I'm always really enjoying the round robin games more than most. So like the final stages are always epic as well, but there's so much pressure going on there that generally the round robin matches are more fun in my opinion. Let's see. Here we go. Ooh, I do need to turn down the game volume, I think. I have to remember to do that after this game. Because I keep forgetting. Even though for the most part you don't hear the game sounds all that much. Let's see. See, once I'm higher up you hear them a lot less. So 84-202 going into the camping position. Whereas Vinograd and Orca are heading towards base A, where they might meet Elmiri, Bot2B, and Playmaker. And Uni as well. Elmiri being very forwards here. Orca already having been spotted. Ooh, Elmiri is being very, very forwards. But he is going to be spotting people. And he is in the water. He's using this little bit of sand in order to not drown. And this does allow Appa to do a bit of camping and get some shots in. Sandbags activated. Svinograd losing more HP. Elmiri is in a... This is one of those positions where someone is in a vital position at the same time. They can't do much themselves. Elmiri now getting shot at. Wants to not be there anymore. Oh, Vengeum shot missed there. But on the next reload, there we go. Svinograd gets revenge. And now has to be very careful to stay alive. ASD has an impronounceable nickname, so I'm just going to stick with ASD. Artyom getting shot from multiple directions. Uni unloading his clip. Position-wise, it is a bit tricky. We've got Yennefer and Alpha. Alpha actually shooting at Bobby at the back there. Yennefer is not looking too healthy, but now Bobby is hightailing it out of there. And Yennefer can potentially go up the ramp. Alpha has to be careful because he knows that there's fast tanks there and they are going to come his way. Base takes out Yennefer though. Now we have Uni shooting at Alpha. Losing more HP themselves. Appa lost 2 tanks so far. Base A is slowly being capped right now by Orca. Whereas, I'm just going to fly a little bit faster there. Mantis is arriving. Working to take out ASD. We'll need another reload for that. And another one. The sandbag's definitely helping here. Playmaker is up top. Mantis has to be careful. Ooh, no, that shot missed as well. Now we have Playmaker in the middle there. We have Alpha. Oof, taking out Bot2B there. Bobby is gone. Uni just got taken out. And now it's just Playmaker. Who is holding in the middle. And then gets taken out by Orca, making it a 7-0 game for QQ. This was not a typical Castilla game, I'll give them that. A lot more action. And this is the thing though, Svinograd. No, I'm... Elmiri, that's the one I was looking for. I was just like, that's not the right name. Elmiri, just basically being in the cheeky little spot in the water. It was a very, very good idea, but QQ had most of the forces there. And then they basically allowed Appa to take HP from them while they dealt with the little tank in the water that had to run away and then basically got blown up. Epic first game. Like I said, I've got high expectations for this matchup. Less than a minute left to go, and now Appa is ready with An E50M, 2 LTs, an AMX 50B, and 3 AMX 54s. And then on QQ's side, we see so far Mantis now in the 4202, potentially Days as well. Potentially 3 AMX 54s. There's still about 40 seconds left to go, no pressure just yet. Also, I'm also watching on the portal, by the way, to get rewards myself as well. Like, free stuff is free, so why not? Van Jim also in the 4202 now. We see a T22 medium being taken and a bad chat. And now only Days has to ready up. And he goes for the LT, maybe? Yes, he does. So 1 LT, 2 AMX 54s, 2 4202s, a T22 medium, and a bad chat for QQ. And I forgot to turn my game sounds down. GG. See, this is the thing. I just get caught up in things. And then I forget stuff. Also, by the way, the music from the game is off because apparently it will give me a copyright claim if I actually have it playing. So I'm not going to basically risk that. Svinograd heading towards the middle. Going towards the little rock here. Spotting people. Alpha being very forwards. This might... Ooh, no, he doesn't take much damage for that, but Yennefer does. Bot to be also taking a hit. And now QQ is being quite forwards. Losing a bit of HP, leaving the base A side altogether. And they know that Appa has 3 tanks here. Dace has also been hit. They have to be careful with Elmiri in the middle. They don't... Well, they probably know that someone is there. They just don't know whom is where exactly. And Alpha is now pretty dangerously on his own. Uni. We have Playmaker reloading his clip. Almost reloaded. Uni does not really want to be there anymore. They might go for a double cap. Oh, big hits into Uni there. Artyom now taking hits in turn. Uni is not looking healthy though. Playmaker has 1 shot left. Now goes for a clip reload. Elmiri has been spotted, is taking some hits as well. Appa is the only one that has a base though. Elfer getting a very cheeky shot in there. Orca holding near base A. Elmiri and Mantis spotting one another. And they don't really want to risk losing HP, but we have Days on the other side. Slowly but surely whittling down Elmiri's HP. And keeping him spotted for longer, which is even more dangerous for a little tank like this. Svinograd was also getting his shots in. Days now moving into base C. This is always an interesting thing though. Like, there will always be blind shots. Oh, Ventium actually got murdered there. That was not how they intended it to be. And now they are gunned down. Elmiri in danger. Playmaker taking a hit. And another one. They have to be careful. Orca has now been spotted. Very cheeky position for him. He loses a chunk of health there, though. Big hits into Playmaker. He's the preferred target. Daze got spotted. Immediately gets shot. Turns around, gets shot again. Mantis losing some HP. But Playmaker goes down to Orca. And we have Bot to be now the preferred target. Mantis not looking too healthy. They kind of need help. Now the bad chat is going after Bobby Fischer. Has not been spotted yet. Has activated super consumables. And now they're farming Svinograd, Bobby. Alpha goes down. Jennifer and Bobby both go down. Now the little light tanks have to be careful because ASD is coming that way. Botterby got murdered there. Elmiri is still alive, and all of a sudden, things are changing around. Svinograd is up top of the hill, keeping people spotted. Daze is barely alive. Has to be very careful. Svinograd now moving in. Going in for what he hopes to be the kill, but I think ASD will have... That's going to be expensive. He's going to go down, but it is still 4 versus 2. 4 versus 1. And now we just have Elmiri, who does take out Daze. But QQ has 2 bases. And Elmiri is on his own. Had it been pretty much against randoms, I would have given Elmiri that anytime. But not in this case, of course. Versus the pros of QQ. QQ looking very strong so far. Appa not quite finding their footing right now. It is, of course, the best of 7. So no match point just yet. 1.5 minutes left to go before we go into the 3rd game. And after that, one team might be up for match point. Svinograd readying up. We are moving on to Rockfield in the meantime. Rockfield, one of those maps that used to be like the Halloween map and stuff. It is a bit more dull now. Still a fun map to play on though. I'm not sure like whether or not I love the map, but for tours it usually leads to fun things happening. Mainly because of B plays, and as in plays for base B. And like the crossfire lines, people camping in weird places and stuff. It can have some very interesting games on this map. So I'm curious what these two teams will be doing. Also, one of the things I want to point out is like, this is the first big mixed controls tour that we're seeing. Both these teams are completely on touch. Let's see. QQ now ready completely with an IS-4, 1 AMX-54, 2 Super Conquerors, 2 215Bs and an LT. Whereas Apad is taking an IS-4, 3 AMX-54s, a Chieftain and 2 215Bs. Stuff like this always makes me go, ooh. Like, you don't see that many IS-4s in tours right now. So I can only imagine that they've got something in mind with that. Let's see. Meanwhile, my portal is working fine. I hope yours is too. If it's not, then basically you need to make sure that you're logged in, that you have accepted cookies, that you've clicked away the pop-up, and of course that the stream is active. Because if you switch to a different tab, then it won't be active anymore, and then the timers won't work. Let us stick to Svinograd right now. Usually sticking with the lights leads to a fun situation. Ooh, that's a tricky. I've not seen that happen yet. Not sure how many spots he would get from there. Probably did get bot to B. So they know that Appa is in that direction. And we have a trap lying in wait in their spawn. Now bot to B and ASD. Quickly going. We see some shots happening. Daze now heading towards base A to not let the point advantage get too big. Phantom losing HP as they try to push up Svinograd, I think. But that did not quite go as intended. And he can't make it on his own. basically pushing tanks up there is always very, very tricky. Not so much because the tank up there can't work, because they can farm a lot of damage. But it takes tanks out of commission for quite a bit of time. And it doesn't always work. Now we have Uni over there. Dave's in a not a precarious position yet, but it might become one. Because look at all the APA tanks lying in wait in that spawn. Dave does take a hit, Uni does not. But there are so many APA tanks there now. Uni now takes a hit from Alpha. And we have the APA train leaving the station. Heading after Daze. Daze is like, I do not want to be here anymore. And he's lucky to not have lost that much HP for that. But now they are going to steal base A. He does get reset for that. Vantium loses more HP. This is a very cheeky play from APA, to be honest. People getting shot from everywhere. Yennefer losing quite a bit of HP. Playmaker keeps getting reset by Svinograd on the other side. And they know that there's someone there. We have Uni going after Artyom. Bobby Fischer losing HP as well. Daze is not looking too healthy. Vantium is turning around to help deal with Uni. So much going on. I want to show you everything, but I can't. Alpha, slowly but surely being farmed. Mantis now moving in, together with Orca. Oh, that was big hit into Orca. Orca goes down. Appa now has 2 bases. This was a very aggressive play by Appa, but it is working out for them somehow. Yennefer, Mantis, oh god, gets set on fire too, poor guy. Gets taken out. Now if Daze has been murdered. Vantium is being pushed. Svinograd on the other side is capping the base, but at this point it does not really matter, because if Vantium goes down, then the game is for Appa. Or they could take out Artyom, but it is Vantium that goes down. And Appa gets the first win of the night. Oh, I do miss the maps that were specific to holidays. Those were fun. And this looked to be going QQ's game again, but Appa, just the way that they went back towards their spawn. I'm just going to quickly go to settings. Hang on. And just turn my music down a little bit. Oh, and back we are. Aw, thank you, Terminix. That's really sweet of you. But yeah, Fort Despair has been a Halloween map. Then we had Rockfield that's been a Halloween map a few times in a row. I think that right now they don't do that. As in, like, all the efforts are going into Yui. And that makes sense, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I'm hoping that once we have Yui that we will get stuff like that back again, because that would be fun. "35 seconds left to go. Both teams are completely ready for the second game on Rockfield. We see Appa taking 2 E50Ms, 3 215Bs and 2 AMX 54s. Whereas QQ is taking 4 AMX 54s, 2 215Bs and 1 LT. Svinograd, to be fair, is one of the LT ace players. Like, don't get me wrong, all of these players can play any tank like Super Pro, but we've seen Svinograd do absolutely epic things throughout the seasons. The thing is, I don't want to insult anyone, because any of these guys can outplay me any day of the week. on their worst day, on my best day, even a combination of that, they can easily outplay me anytime. But that's also the strength of players like this. They can make any tank work. Svinograd going in for the spot here. Being a little bit careful, spotting multiple people crossing over. Now he spotted himself as well, so has to be careful. And we have Yennefer. Nah, Dace is now there. This is tricky. Very, very tricky. But B decides to not be there. They don't quite know where the rest of QQ is yet. And somehow Svinograd gets a free cap. That might have been one of the cheekiest things I've ever seen. Playmaker takes a bit of a hit. Base A is now being capped. Ventium has been spotted though. Artyom takes a hit. Ventium being very forwards here. Does take... Oof. Uni losing quite a bit of HP there. The 215Bs arriving at the top. They want to take out the E50Ms. Ventium being very, very forwards. The 215Bs not getting their shots in. Ventium losing more HP for that. Ventium goes down. I'm not sure if this was just a play gone wrong or miscommunication. Bot to be losing a whole lot of HP very quickly, but QQ is now a gun down and they are going to feel that. Yennefer on the other side, taking another hit. Artyom goes down as well. The shots seem to be missing a lot though. Mantis goes down. Alpha not looking too healthy either. Orga got absolutely obliterated there. Appa is turning things around. Like, again, this game. Alpha goes down. Svinograd and Daze are still alive. But Svinograd can't outrun them all. There's just too many tanks, too many guns. And he takes another hit. And it's not all over, because there's a lot of low HP targets. But at the same time, Svinograd is only a tiny little light tank. And get... Oof. Oh, that was lucky. Has to be careful with the corpse. Is very low on HP now. He can't really angle in any other way. Leaving only Daze versus 4. Some of which very low HP targets, but there's just too many guns and the healthiest person is right in front of him. And just as he shoots, Bobby arrives at the back there, making it very hard. He can just do damage, but there's just too many guns. And the game is for Appa. Alright, Alpestad was also Halloween map at some point. About that. But yeah, I would like to see holiday maps like an Easter map and a Christmas map and just Halloween. Just for fun, nothing too serious, mind you. And that makes it even Stevens 2-2. We are moving on to New Bay. Again, quite a fun map to play on. I can't say... Well, actually, I don't mind it, let's say that. Because I just like going to base C and then using the park, or going up the ramps near base A and just using that. I don't really like the situation around base B though. But it is an interesting map to play on. And of course, after this game, then One team only needs to win one more to get the point for the round robin. It is, of course, a round robin, so that doesn't mean that there's that there's that much pressure just yet. But every point counts. APA is definitely finding their footing, though. And it will be up to QQ to pull the rug out from under them again. So for Nube, we've got QQ ready with 4 AMX-54s, a Kranwagen, a Super Conqueror and the E50M, versus 3 AMX-54s, 1 Super Conqueror, and 3 215Bs. So let's see what they do with that. Here we go. Of course, we have the beautiful donut. Such a funny thing as well. I like all the ducks in the game, to be honest. Donut is not a meme thing, in my opinion. Let's see. QQ. Splitting their tanks up a bit, as per usual. Covering all the bases. And now we have Almerian ASD. Ooh, getting spotted. Base C is being kept. We have... Ooh, this might be a reverse trap. The AMX-54s have been spotted. Vandium takes a hit in turn. But this could prove to be very tricky. Of course, it is a bit of a trap, and it's a reverse trap as well. Like, it goes both ways. This is... Look at all the guns stacking. This is a very interesting play by QQ. They basically shoot Uni, so that the rest of the team can get at them. We have ASD arriving at the back. They are now pulling back. Uni's lost quite a bit of HP. ASD is losing HP, trying to block Artyom. Which is working, because Artyom is losing a whole lot of HP as well. There goes ASD, but there goes Artyom straight after. And now Mantis is being rushed, being absolutely obliterated. Gets set on fire as well. Will not even get to take another shot. Almiri goes down as well. The pack from APA moves on. Svinograd shooting, but in this case, Ventium is basically on his own now. And that's an issue in and of itself. He gets absolutely obliterated. Now the rest of the team is arriving as well. But will Ventium be able to survive this? Especially not with Bot to be on top of the ramp as well. Day's now going up the ramp. We have Orca going after Uni. And Bot to be taking a big hit. Alpha. Basically, this is slaughter. Appa is slaughtering people. Alpha goes down. It is 3 versus 5. Uni does go down. HP wise, there's about 1k between them. Dace is pulling back, activating his sandbags. Orca is not looking too healthy though, has to be very careful where he's at. Svinograd does take out Jennifer, evening the guns. But HP wise, there's still about a k between them. Orca manages to stay alive a little bit longer. And this is where the DPM from the 215Bs can make all the difference. Bot to be waiting, facing off against Vinograd. Oh, he does get it and he does survive with a grand total of 80 HP. But if Orca leaves Days, then they can rush him. Svinograd is not looking too healthy either. Ooh, that was expensive. They have to be so careful. Oh dear lord. And he can't really look every which way. And now it's just playmaker. First is 3 guns, but it is! Oh, he missed! What a play by QQ here. Wow. Big. See, this is why I love streaming tours. This was so close though. Like, honestly, so close. Appa was slaughtering everyone and then Q was like, denied. I don't know. And at the end, it was the ramp that saved them and then basically destroyed them. Now, if QQ wins the next game, then they've got the point from the round robin here. But it is going up pretty even, Steven, so anything can still happen. Whew. We see a Type 71 making an appearance, and an E100. QQ doing the weird things. Very curious to see how that will go. Uni also taking an E100. This is interesting. So we have Appa now completely ready with an E100, 3 AMX54s and 3 215Bs. Whereas QQ is taking 3 E100s, 3 AMX54s and a Type 71. What is going on here? Like, this is the joy of streaming tournaments, to be honest. Both the kind of games like this, but also the fact that you don't feel the stress, or at least you don't feel the pressure, but you feel the stress like right in your stomach and like, oh my god. And I love that tours do that to me, honestly. And here we go. Let's see. Can QQ bring this home with a Type 71 and 3 E100s? No fast tanks anywhere. The map isn't that large though. And we see basically tanks going in multiple directions. And Miriam probably just going to see if anyone is there. Might be absolutely rushed here though. No, they don't see each other yet. Elmeri has now been spotted. Now Sweeney got an Elfar spotted as well. They did not get the cross shots in. Playmaker taking a grand total of 77 damage. Artyom, however, taking a whole lot of damage very, very quickly. And now, Artyom is in a very tricky position. Can't really angle anywhere there. The E100s are moving in. ASD has lost a whole lot of HP. But so is Artyom. Oh, I like firing through buildings. At the same time, you do lose your point of view every now and again. ASD is almost gone. So is Artyom. Artyom is not going to survive this. But ASD goes down first. Uni's lost quite a bit of HP as well. Mantis now being focused on. Landing the big one into Yennefer. Days arriving at the back. Vantium goes down to fire. Oh, there goes Mantis. Now if Orca not looking too healthy either. Neither is to be fair. Orca goes down. Days takes out Yennefer. Alpha missing that shot. And there's only 2 guns got here for QQ. Now only the one. Leaving Days here. Whereas Svinograd is all the way on the other side. Can't really do much. Can't arrive in time. Days losing a whole lot of HP very, very quickly and then gets taken out before he can shoot again. Leaving just Svinograd versus Botsubi and Almiri. And then the rest is arriving as well. And he's getting farmed now. He does not get to shoot Botsubi. And Appa makes it even Stevens and we get a tiebreaker. What a game. Appa being very aggressive this game, but it definitely worked out for them. Well done. So now for the tiebreaker, we are going to Vineyards. Vineyards used to be one of my most favorite maps in the game, also because of the dusk setting. Like the lighting was more muted and not as bright. And I really enjoyed playing that way. But then they changed it and made it a daylight map, and now it's... I still don't mind it, like map position wise I still like it, but I don't like it as much. I think that's also one of the reasons that Faust is one of my favorite maps, to be honest. It does make for interesting tool plays with lots of fire lines, crossfire lines across the whole map and everything. So I am curious to see what they're going to do with that. Appa now completely ready for Vineyards. With the Super Conqueror, an LT, 2 215Bs, another Super Conqueror, an AMX 54 and an E50M. And on QQ's side, we see a Hori making an appearance. Together with the Batchat again and an E50M, 2 AMX 54s. And potentially an E100 and an LT. No, it's an E50M, not an E100. And renamed, readies up in the LT. Let's see. Tiebreakers are always epic, to be honest, but when you get teams like this, they just, I don't know. I'm a fangirl for gameplay like this. It makes for such interesting games. And they are pretty evenly matched. It's kind of like they find a weak spot and then they just pounce. And it kind of depends on which team finds the weak spot first. To be get spotted. They are careful. Performance gets spotted as well. Oh! I just missed him! This is why Tracers are epic. Because that makes all the difference. And base A can definitely be tricky. And the thing is that this is one of the things what I mean with information. Because the fact that they got spotted is information, which tells them that they were spotted from position X or Y. Now we have Almiri being very cheeky, but Svinograd is still there. Almiri has not been spotted for doing that though, but he spots pretty much everyone. E50s have turned around. Going back to this point, Almiri is like, I'm not sure I want to be here anymore. But does go into the ruins. Performance taking a B cap. Base C now being taken as well. That might not be what QQ had in mind. And they have no one there right now to decap it. They are going to go after Almiri though, looks like. No, performance is being shot. Days Going straight on in. Being a cheeky bugger here. Ooh. Mary manages to escape that. With a nice little bit of sliding. Bot to B is still there though. Performance lost quite a bit of HP. Now renamed user on the other side also. They need more than this though. Elmiri runs off. Swedegaard is running around. Renamed is the preferred target. Oof. Wanting to run away. Will not survive the next reload. He goes down. Playmaker in the meantime is also gone. Ventium is on his own though. Landing beacons into Elmiri. He's not long for this world, but he might get another shot in beforehand. And he does. Now if ASD coming behind and taking him out. Base B in the meantime has been stolen. Uni is not looking too healthy. Performance. Oof. Now Alpha has to be very careful. He actually gets taken out. Uni is still alive. Performance is still alive. We're at 800. Svinogard goes down. That missed. That kill shot that did not kill. Making all the difference here. 900 points. 880. Orca does not go down for that. But is not going to survive for long either. Goes down. And now it's just Mantis. If he can get the kills, and he does get one, he only needs to survive a little bit longer. What is this? What even is this? They cannot get to base A on time. Mantis carrying QQ to victory by just being there. I'm not saying that he didn't do anything. Just the fact that he was still alive here is what gave QQ the victory. What a game! Holy crap. So much depending on the kills. So much. That last kill made all the difference. Well played. And like I said, I'm not saying that he didn't do anything. Because look, he did top damage and everything. But just the whole of it. Having that much HP at the end of the battle. Taking that kill. And then just... You can just relax. You can just survive. They couldn't reach base A in time. Very well played here. What a game. Wow. Wow, wow. That was freaking epic. So yeah, that is the first matchup up and over. Let's have a look at the chart. Quick one as well, as did Losi. Let's see. Demo is still duking it out with Aqua. That's the point that we're waiting for. Espil and Belov and Appa lost their first round here. But what games, guys, honestly. So, we only have like 15 minutes left now before we get the second matchup. And to be clear, I will be streaming until the timers end. And streaming for longer will not matter because the timers end at 10 to 10. Which is in 1 hour and 7 minutes. Well, by the time you hear this, 1 hour and 4 minutes. And there's nothing I can do about that. So basically, once the timer stops, they stop. So that's also when I will end the stream. But I will make sure to stream for the max amount of time of the timers. Oh, I'm just basically on the portal. I can see little bits of what's happening in the match. And I'm just like, oh my god, I can't believe how that ended. That was just freaking epic. So yeah, let's cool down a little bit with a few replays. Let's see, what have I got? I'm not sure what I have or haven't shown yet. So let's start with this, because I know that I haven't watched this one yet. This is one of those tanks, I actually really like it. But I tend to play tanks that have, like, full turning turret. so I don't touch it all that often. Oh, I really felt like that one missed kill shot would have made all the difference there. Fantastic game. I'm just seeing the Hori kill on the portal right now. Let's see. There's a kranwagen. Like, honestly, when games are like that, you can wake me up at 3 a.m. for that. Like, bloody awesome. Yeah, being very forwardsy. That was an almost Amarak. That would have been epic to hit again. And called it. Well done. See, this is the thing. The reload of this tank is just beautiful. When it works, it just works so, so well. Nice. Using the I-7 for extra armor. Because that is what clanmates are for, of course. Cheeky bugger. Oof. Honestly, I find it so funny because when I see games like that, I just feel the tension in my stomach, like right before you have a really big test and stuff. Honestly, it's games like that. GG. Games like this too, to be fair, because this is beauty of a game. Oof, that's less fun. Oh, he's having a monster of a carry here. Three tanks left. This is where I would just stay in sniper mode, to be honest. There's the... Oh, they're both there. It's just a Sherry now. Actual 6k damage game. He's probably going to ram him to death. No, not even. But that is the end of him. Cheeky little game, this. Pretty quick game as well. Beauty of an ace. I love games like this as well. Let's see, what else have I got for you? Don't think I watched this one yet either. Let's see. This is one of those tanks. I know it's a good tank, but I tend to not drive it because I like other tanks so much more. And it's got like no armor. It does big booms and everything, but it's also got like no turret. Which of course is a tank destroyer, I know. But I mean, like, when I have the choice, I will pick the Shark Tank or the T-77 or the Spaghetti or the Pantera or stuff like that. So I just end up not driving TDs much anymore. Whereas back in the day, I drove TDs exclusively. Like my first 4 lines were all TDs and I pretty much never drove anything else. That's also why I sniper mode so much. It's a cheeky spot to be in. Like, if you spot a tank there, that would be fabulous. Oof. That was mean. There's no one on this side by the looks of it. E49 has been spotted. Shark did already get some damage. I do feel for the STI though. Nice. And you have to be so careful when you're in a paper TD. I like being able to go a bit YOLO. And there goes the T49. Nice. This is how I like TDs being played though. Like, he's not frontline. Well, now he is a bit, but he's not really frontlining. He's basically playing second line and using the team that he has rather than expecting the team that he wants. You like big butts and you cannot lie. That was an HE derp. Nice. There he goes. You just don't want to get hit by that gun. There we go. He's getting looked at. No, he's not actually. It's his teammate. There goes the shark, making it 3v3. Nice, he missed. Oof. No, he's dealing with the goose tank. And he missed! GG. Don't ram, don't ram. Oof, Coloban off time. Nice. It's not impossible, but it is improbable. Can he do this? Also, shameless plug for myself. I'm running a whole series of competitions in December. Basically with lots of prizes from premium time to tier 10 tanks. So be sure to check out my channel because there's like a little cliff notes sort of video that explains it in briefly. And of course you can also join my Discord server where all the details are in full of what you need to do in which tiers and stuff. In order to maybe win. Can you shoot him there? Nice. He does get spotted for that. Nice! Now it's just the IS3 that he has to contend with. Oh! Oh! Hmm. Nice tracking shot. That will hurt. Unless he... Oh, he missed! I was just gonna say unless he misses, and he does. My god, he can do this. He can do this. He just has to be careful. Yeah, that's fine. You should... You reload in time, don't you? I hope. 2, 1. Oh, that is epic. What a game. Wow. That was bloody awesome, not gonna lie. Got a better as well. Versus some pretty healthy things. In the paper, TD. GG. What is that? Very beautiful game. Let me just... Oh, it's the worthy avatar. I'm not sure how you get that, to be honest. Very well done. So let's see, how long do we have left? 8 minutes. I can show a pretty quick game. Demo 1 versus Aqua. But that has to have been a tiebreaker, right? Yes. Let's see, which game was it? I had a game that was like a few minutes long. I think it was this one. And otherwise, we can always skip through it a little bit. Nothing is happening just yet. It is a quick game though, so we should be fine. Nice, nice. See, this is why I always like knowing how long a game is, because I know then when I can show it. I just never want to risk not getting the, or at least missing the room invite because of the whole 3-minute thing. He's getting shot at a lot though. He's still getting shot at. You can hear the shots hit the ground. That's why playing with game sounds is so important. Because you really need... Basically, you can hear shots hit the ground next to you. So if you're being very... if you're in a very tricky situation, that is something you really need to be aware of. Because knowing when an enemy tank has shot at you can make all the difference. Just a bit too hasty there. Nice little bit of fire as well. He doesn't even get punished for that. Now he does. Yeet! Just look how casually he's done so much damage though. I do need to actually play this tank, because I just tend to not to. Well, it's really not bad. I prefer driving the carrot because of the auto reloader. Works better for me. Ramming speed! That didn't do too much though. This is the moment where I thought that they would never be able to kill the Vickers before the timer hit 1k. But this is such a satisfying ending. Just not aimed at all. Shooting. Lovely game. Quick game. Excellent for little moments in the stream where I just need to fill it up with a bit more replay before we get the room invite. How perfect is that? And now we just wait for the timer to drop below 3 minutes again. In the meantime, I hope you're all having a lovely evening. I always find it so funny, like when you have a Portal stream, for some reason, well, it's YouTube's fault really. YouTube doesn't count the people that watch through the portal. So before the stream, you have a gazillion people waiting. And then when you're actually going to start, when the timer starts, it drops like with a gazillion again. And then you're left with the people that are actually watching through YouTube. Always makes me laugh. So yeah, the first matches have happened. Basically, like I said, right now, there's not that much pressure yet, because it is a round robin, meaning that everyone will face everyone. But it is tricky, because every point counts. Let me actually just, since we're waiting anyway, we can check the schedule. So we have December 5th. Oh god, that's gonna be a late night. That's actually a holiday in the Netherlands. So I'm going to be missing out on that a lot. But yeah, it will still be fun. So today and tomorrow are a little bit more relaxing, and then Thursday is just, yes, let's go. So there we go, below 3 minutes on the timer, so we can go into the room. We are going off to Fort Despair, which looks something like this. This is, of course, the map where Raid pushed the gorilla into the corner, which is still talked about this day, to this day. It was a good... I still can't believe that people were... I mean, the first time, yes. But the thing is that they did that throughout the season, and for people to be so unprepared for that happening in the... at the Twister Cup itself, that still surprised me, to be honest. It was an epic move, but it wasn't like that they've never done that before. So let's see. With 2 minutes left, QQ is not quite ready just yet, but Quick is completely ready. And we see Quick has now taken 3 AMX54s, a 215B, 2 IS7s, and an E50M. And on QQ side, we also see an IS7. We see 2 Super Conquerors, 3 215Bs, and an LT. Again, very curious to see how that will go. The thing is that I never questioned the meta, because these guys know the tanks ins and outs, and they've trained with this and just decided which tanks work best with the overall statistics. Like, that's not just the tank stats itself, but also the super consumables that it can have, the provisions and everything. So when they pick an IS7, they will have a reason for that. But I just find it funny that you hardly ever see IS7s these days, and now you see 2 on one side and 1 on the other side. Not quite like that. Can only make for interesting games, really. Let's see. 40 seconds left to go. And then we will see the first game of this matchup. Again, best of 7, meaning the team that reaches 4 games, 4 victories first will get the point. And here we go. Countdown clock has begun. And here we go. And this is again, like I said, I've got high expectations everywhere. We've seen such epic matches from Quick before as well. Like, I love the round robins. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'll probably repeat myself a lot. Renamed. Heading towards the middle. Going for a quick spot. Does just that. Is doing the... Does not get shot for that. But might be in danger. Especially when not all the shots hit. He's just absolutely getting obliterated. He does get another shot in. If he runs out of there in time, he might actually survive some. He is being ignored. I do not know how. Pentium is now the preferred target, but how is he still alive? I think they all thought that he would be dead. Cedric is the first one to be gone. And they want to get renamed. Don't get me wrong, they are trying to get him. Pentium not looking too healthy. Neep goes down. Pentium goes down. Oh, sorry. Federatni is gone. Renamed is still alive somehow. Striker is arriving at the back. Trying to chase them. Renamed knows that he's basically being hunted down. Nagibator goes down. What even is this? And he misses. Renamed still alive. He's not going to... There he goes. Seriously. Man of the match. There goes Slabina Lisa as well. And here we have the corpse of the man of the match of the weirdest game I've ever seen. Though, it worked. Just, yeah. That's really all I can say. It worked. Well, that's the first game up and over. It's been a grand total of 2 minutes. Oh my god. Quick is gonna be like, WTF, mate? What is this? I'm with you there, I'm with you there. In the meantime, QQ now getting ready with an IS-4, an AMX-3, oh, maybe not. 2 Super Conquerors, 2 215Bs, another Super Conqueror, and potentially another 215B. No! Swinagard going for the AMX-54. And on the other side, we see Nagibator taking the IS-7. I don't even... Like, honestly, games like that do crack me up, but I do still need to fill up, like, 40 minutes upstream, so just please slow-paced games. Quick now ready with 2 IS-7s, 2 AMX-54s, 2 215Bs, and an E50M. I still can't believe we got away with that. Oh my god. I need to check the border just to see how short that game was, honestly. And it was bait. He was bait, and he was the perfect bait, and it worked. Maybe they thought that he had crashed or something? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. How will this one go? Rename now in a much sturdier tank. That does use the speed boost. Together with Daze. And they might well reach the corner. Without much opposition. Renamed is hanging back now. Dwarf just said it best. Fortune favors the bold. He's not wrong. Almost everyone has been spotted. Day's taking it back. Yeah, I still can't believe Renamed actually survived that. Shot's not quite going as intended there. QQ a bit tied down in the corner now. Somehow crossing over. Winograd getting hit by Striker all the way from the back. AC now getting capped. Orca being a little bit cheeky here. Mantis also getting shots in. Neep now basically re-angling, but he can't really stay there. And as soon as he does that, Mantis shoots him. This is between a rock and a hard place, really. And Nagibator can't really give him the space that he needs, because now he's getting farmed. IS-7's in danger. Mantis has been spotted now, though. And that gives Neep a little bit of wiggle space. Wiggle room. Orca losing a little bit of HP. And the IS-7s are not quite working out here. Days pulling back. Cedric goes down. In the meantime, the IS-7s here have been pretty much farmed to death. Nagibato now having a grand total of 23 HP. Renamed, making a move. Taking some hits. Neep and Nagibato wanting to survive. Mantis and Renamed, oof. Going after Striker. Mantis helping him angle in favor of his teammates. Neep still alive. Now we have so many one-shots here. There goes Striker. There goes Neep. Chipstick now moving in, but Quadratni goes down before he even gets there. Nagibator goes down as well. And we just have Chipstick and Slobina Lisa. Slobina Lisa being pushed by Alpha. He does take a hit for that. Chipstick in the meantime is losing HP very quickly, but now Svinograd and Ventium are arriving to help Alpha. Renamed actually dies, and then Chipstick dies. And now it's just Slobina Lisa. And the game will be for QQ again. Fighting over who gets the kill, but Ventium is the one that does it. Ah, this game again though, but to be fair, nothing beats the tiebreaker. That was bloody epic. And then close second place is the first game on Fort Despair. So that makes it now 2-0 for QQ. For the third game, we are heading off to Middelburg. Middelburg is one of those maps that is just basically old. It is a good map. It is a fairly balanced map, I think. I don't hate playing on it. I don't love playing on it. It's pretty team dependent. Like, if your team mostly goes hill, but someone stays city, or the other way around, you just tend to lose. So that's what I don't like about it. It's also very interesting to see this in tours, mainly because of the fact that you either have people holding the hill, or you have people holding the city, and both of which can be very interesting to watch. I just got a message saying you were positively giddy about the first Fort Despair game. But to be fair, can you blame me when a game is like that? It's just epic. So yeah, 20 seconds left to go. QQ now ready with 3 AMX 54s, a T22 medium, 2 chieftains and an E50M. Versus an E50M, a 215B, an AMX 54, 2 super walkers, a mouse, and another IS7. Let's see how this goes. I keep forgetting that I've got no music. So I keep expecting to hear music and thinking that there's something wrong with my game. QQ so far being very, very convincing. Blind shots happening. Somehow none... Well, actually one hit because Nagibato's tracks are damaged. GG. Niep and Kvadratny have both been spotted. Kvadratny being more careful. Renamed. Sweetegar has actually been spotted there. Renamed has not. Now he has been. And they are kind of like, I maybe not want to be here anymore. Ventium and Mantis both have been spotted as well. Mantis now taking a hit. And another one. Striker getting some cross shots in from town. That was a blind shot though. Well done. C getting stolen. Schwienegat getting punished for even trying to decap it. He does decap it though. Renamed taking a hit. Ooh, that shot didn't pan. Renamed wants to get the shot in, and he does not. Nagibato manages to cap the base. Orca now making a move quite forwards. Doing a little bit of damage. Takes a big hit in turn though. QQ arriving on the force in the hills. Kvadratny now taking a bit of a hit there. And we have Renamed going in. C is being stolen. Renamed probably going for base B. Mantis not long for this world. Can't really do much of anything. They're trying to basically farm the mouse here. And that's all he can do, but he doesn't do it there. Alpha has been, in the meantime, gone down as well. Orca's not looking too healthy. He goes down. Now we have Ventil being pushed. And murdered. Striker is still alive. He is a mouse for that, though. Day's not looking too healthy. A ram kill by Kvadratny, but... Strike. And another ram kill. But it is really just Renamed right now. Who is... That's not... No. You can't really do that. That is a wise move to not do that. And the game is for quick. Very well played there. Pretty much like... It felt a little bit unsure on QQ's side. And then they just started losing guns. Quick was just slowly but surely whittling away at them. One minute, 14 seconds left to go. The score is 2-1. No match point for anyone just yet. And we have QQ now ready with 3 E50Ms and AMX 54, 2 of them, a T22 and an E100. Versus 2 mice, 3 AMX 54s, an LT, and potentially a 215B. Let's see, just having a look. Stream looks very healthy. Glad of that. "30 seconds left to go before we go into the second match on Middleburg." I find it kind of funny, like the matches that QQ wins, they're super, super strong. And then the matches that they don't win, it's more like they're lost in a way. It's like the confidence is not there. Let's see. Here we go. Renamed in the T22 again. Ooh, he might go straight for the base. Van team is spotted. They know that there's someone there. Can he actually... Oh, he does not land there, but he does take a shot from there. Alpha also. We have Quick making a very quick move in. Most of QQ is there though. I think they expected the pack to be up top. But now there is danger. The mice are pushing in. Basically we have 4 people down in the corner. The wolf pack is moving in, going after Destin Liberty and Quadratni. Mostly focusing on Quadratni. That is the preferred target. HP is dropping slowly but surely everywhere. Mantis, not long for this world, might get another shot in. No, he does not. Alpha, almost gone as well, is going to go down to Striker. Destin Liberty, still alive somehow as well. Very well played and very well held here. Does go down then. There goes Quadratni. Evening the guns out. Nagibato got set on fire. And set on fire again by the looks of it. Svinograd leaving him on 29 HP. He does not want to get the hit in. So he does not. Almost giving Striker a new hat. Nip is being chased by Daze. It is 3v5. But Svinograd might be in danger. Does not get the shots in that he wanted. Chipsick holding. Rename being very careful there. Orca has the HP to take a few hits. Svinograd goes down, making it 4v2. But Chipsick is still relatively healthy. Orca has the guns though. Chipsick needs the kills. Oof, there goes Chipsick. And the last one left is Striker. Cheeky. Daze just moving in there. Has the HP to take a shot or two. And thereby save his teammates. They don't really need it. Look at the 4 guns there though. Orca taking the kill in the end. QQ taking this game convincingly, even though it was still relatively close. Basically, Quick's push could have had all the could have worked out very differently, but in this case, I think they just didn't expect the wolf pack to be down below there in the corner, and that made the difference for QQ. So now we are moving on to Naval Frontier. Again, a map that I really like. I like going to base A and just seeing where I can go from there. It doesn't always work out well because I get blown up there as well. I get blown up everywhere, to be fair. But it is a lovely map with 3 bases. different elevations. Usually one team goes towards base A, but mostly the fighting here in tours happens around base C. So I'm very curious to see what they're going to do and what kind of lineups we're going to see here and what difference they make. If Hugh wins this game, then they've got the point for this matchup as well. But Quick is going to, of course, try to not let that happen. And is taking an E50M, 2 215Bs and 4 AMX 54s. Versus 2 AMX 54s, a Kranwagen, an LT, a Super Conqueror and 2 215Bs. "22 seconds left to go. And then we will see what happens. I could... Well, the pressure is on Quick here, to be honest. Like, it's only the first day of the round robin, so in that way there's no pressures yet, but any points counts, obviously. Let's see. Renamed, activating his speed boost. Going straight to the middle. Going to have a little spotty spot to see who crosses over. Who peeks out where. And he does not spot anyone. Kvadratny and Striker now both get spotted though. Nagibato loses quite a bit of HP. Daze loses a bit. And now we have Daze crossing over in a very dangerous position. He does not decap the base. Takes a hit for that though. I'm kind of surprised he didn't take more. And this... Ooh, this might not be what he was going for. He does shoot Nagibato, but he lost so much HP himself there. And now he has a tough job getting out of there. And he doesn't shoot Nagibato. This is confusion. That shot underneath him. Daze does go down in the end. Striker gets set on fire. Renamed is farming up top. Going after Kvadratny. Destiny Liberty tanking hits. We have Mantis not looking too healthy, but there's a lot of crossfire lines happening. Nagibato finally goes down. And now we have Alpha arriving. Going in for the farm. There goes Destiny Liberty. Both teams lost 2 guns now. Big hit into Striker. And with Kvadratny. Svinograd goes down. They need Strike to kill Striker. I was gonna say, and they did. Making it 4v4, but Quick has 2 bases. Alpha needing to pretty much reload his clip here. He's not doing that though. He's going in for the base. And he's the bait. He's also the bait. They want the base. And they are the bait. Oof, Chipsick. That's going to be the end of Ventium. Neep not looking too healthy. Base B has been taken. They need that kill. They need that kill to happen. QQ has the gun advantage. Has a massive HP advantage, but it's not all over just yet. Slobina Lisa still relatively healthy. We have Neep now stealing base C. Orca, having anticipated that, is on his way there. To say no. No, actually, ooh, he's doing a cheeky thing. He's being sneaky. They do take base C. And he can just... There we go. And now, Neep is going down as well. And it's just Slobina Lisa duking it out with Alpha around base B. Base C is being kept in the meantime. QQ does not really need to take any risks. All they need to do is just stay alive. Oh, that was costly. And that gives QQ the game. And the matchup. And the point for the round robin. That was a very close match though. It could have gone either which way, but it's the guns in the end here that made the difference. Even though Slobina Lisa was quite healthy until the end. Very well played here. Such cheeky games tonight, honestly. Did they get? I can't actually see that, okay. But awesome. These games, though, tonight were just epic. So, massive thank you to Quick and Appa, and of course QQ for the games tonight, because that was bloody epic. So let's have a look. Are other games over yet? No, we only see 4 points. We know that QQ has got another one. So I'll just basically, I've still got, by the time you hear this, 16 minutes of replays to fill. So I'm going to be showing you a few more games. And then we'll call it a night when the timer ends. I got some gravity mode replays that we can watch. Also, I have a lot of line aces, but I kind of intend to use them for a video. Also, I look in the... I don't think it shows on stream when I look in the game in-game news, to be honest. I'm not 100% certain. Also, I'm going to ask if I can get the replay. I always dislike it when people go up top. Like, I don't blame people for doing it, but usually I play heavies in gravity mode because I don't like the super speed. So then just usually troll cap the base. Kapoof! See, this is the thing though, it's so easy to get stuck. Oof. That's also something I dislike. Like, you bounce so many shots because other people are sending other people to fly. And it's so easy to bounce shots then. Oh, this is cool. QQ actually had like a point of view stream, and they're going to make that public, so then you can watch it from their perspective as well. So that's going to be epic too. Looking forward to watching that, because these games were just phenomenal. And then you can also just see how many things that they don't see that you as tournament stream viewer basically do see, because we have like the double perspective. Ah, that missed. That would have been so epic if that went in. Two v two. It is a soul eater. Kapoof. Oof. Kapoof. Indeed. He just has to stay alive long enough and not get murdered by... Oh, that hurt. Nice. A little bit of round damage, 2 whole points. This could have gone every which way, to be honest. Nope, denied. He got stuck. Was good. Leader was good there. And let me just quickly see what's, if I can see on stream what's in those crates. Because I'm honestly not sure. I always forget. And then I open them when I get them. Streams. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't show anything to you for some reason. No, it doesn't. It doesn't show. You see the articles like that. Well, it's a bit broken because of the mod art that I use, but yeah. Let's see. I have another whimsical replay. Let's show that too, shall we? Let's see. Also, I might be in luck and get the replay to that Fort Despair game. I'm so going to video that. The streams will probably go public after the tour season is over, which, to be fair, makes total sense because of tactics and everything. And like, I mean, part of it doesn't really matter because it's streamed, but you still like, you hear the point of view, you hear what they discuss and everything. So it's important to not have that all be public. So yeah, I get that. GG, there wasn't like... They are definitely whimsical letters, I'll give you that. They are weird. See, this is both what I love and what I hate about gravity mode. I'm just not good at this. So, Jaeger lost a whole lot of HP very, very quickly. It's also the thing that I'm probably too serious for this kind of gameplay. Wow, E3 is not happy. Thing is that a lot of people just derp around in fun modes, even though you're still meant to want to win. I can't believe he's still alive somehow. Technically, you could save yourself from drowning just by jumping. Aw, that would have been epic. See, it does this a lot to me as well. It just sort of like glitches. And then your shots miss massively. believe you're still well, not gonna last now, but obviously. Now he's on a reload though. Yeah, I thought that he would do that. Hello, Bob. And of course, everyone else. But yeah, Gravity is one of those modes that I will play it for quick wins, just to avoid losing. But I don't really enjoy it, to be fair. It has fun moments, though. So after this, I've got time for one more replay. Oof, that was a derp. Oof. Cheeky bugger. Nice! Ramming speed. Yeah, never mind. Whee! Nice game, though. It's kind of, I feel like such an old lady when I talk about things that I don't like in games. Because I sound like a grumpy old lady with that. But these games are good. It's just not my mode, that's all. Let's see. Legacy. Yes, you did send that ace. Let's watch that then. And that should be the final one, actually. Because by the time you hear this, that's 5 minutes away from the end of the timer. Oh, that game though. On Fort Despair. Like, the Tiebreaker game was phenomenal, but the Fort Despair game was hilarious. I guess he's just steadily waiting. This is why bushes are important. And can make a lot of difference. Ooh, you can't quite hit that. Unless you stand still. Oh, cheeky. Let's see. Well, that would have been so epic if that went in. This, though, is a nice skill. You always have to be careful because there are some big TDs somewhere. We just don't know. Oh, he is getting shot at. But now you also know that one of the big guns has just fired. Which basically means that you can go there. Nice, nice. Where's the Death Star, though? Oof. That would have been epic if that went in. Yeah, poof. There we go. Nice. Hello, Lopani. Haven't seen Lopani in a long, long time. I hope you're all good. I'm not sure where you went. That's better. Nice, a one shot. Nope, denied. Nice shot. Oof, nice little bounce as well. Can you get that? Nice, nice. Casual 4k damage so far. I don't have the patience to... Can't believe that went in. Good shot. And now it's just Yo. And I guess he can get to 5k. Or not. I would have just gone for it, to be honest. I'm not patient enough for this. Plus, I would want the damage. Nice. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Getting that little lost kill. Nice game. So lovely. This is basically, I know this is a good tank. I really do. And I just cannot like it. It and I just don't get along. That was a lovely little game. Let's see, also Orlick medal, which is always a good one. Pretty rare one. So congratulations on that too. And with that in mind, let's have a quick look. All the matches are over. QQ Demo won both their games. Some games haven't updated yet. Oh, Appa lost again. I'm surprised at that. Who did Demo won from? As well. And I think then we're still missing... Oh, they were... Yeah, never mind. We actually did check that. Come on. See, this is what I mean. My brain just does not keep up. Aqua won. So Aqua has a point. Who are we missing? What's happened to Asville here? They are the ones that lost from Demo. Yeah, okay. So they are missing the point then, aren't they? Yes. Losi has 2 points as well. Quick and Aqua both have 1 point, and Demo and QQ have 2 points. So that is it for tonight. By the time you hear this, the timers are long since over. And hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Appa and QQ and Quick, for the amazing games that we've seen. It's been so much fun. Thank you, Agassi, for minding the chat for me. Dwarf as well. Thank you all for watching, and that's it. Hope to see you guys tomorrow for the next rounds. Bye bye!